We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
Hey there, Alpha Minds. It's your boy Zayden Cruz here, and welcome back to the Alpha Mind Daily Affirmations. Today, we're diving into something super important, building healthy boundaries and communication skills. You know that feeling when you walk away from a conversation thinking, why did I let them treat me like that? Or maybe you felt drained after constantly giving your time and energy without receiving anything in return? Well, guess what? We're about to flip the script. Boundaries are like invisible fences around our hearts and minds, keeping us safe and protected. They help us define who we are, what we value, and what we're willing to tolerate from others. Think of it like this: you wouldn't let just anyone walk into your house uninvited, right? Boundaries are the same thing, but for your emotions, time, and energy. Now, communication is the key to setting these boundaries effectively. It's not about being aggressive or shutting people out. It's about expressing your needs clearly and respectfully. Remember that saying no doesn't mean you're a bad person. In fact, it can be incredibly empowering. When you learn to say no to things that drain you or don't align with your values, you create space for the things that truly matter. Here are 5 key takeaways to remember as we navigate this powerful duo. 1. Know yourself. Before you can set boundaries, you need to understand your own needs and limits. What makes you feel uncomfortable? What drains your energy? What are your non-negotiables? Take some time for self-reflection, journal, meditate, or simply spend time alone with your thoughts. 2. Communicate assertively. Once you know what you need, it's time to communicate it clearly and directly. Use I statements like, I feel uncomfortable when, or I need some space right now. Avoid blaming or accusing language. Remember, you're stating your needs, not attacking the other person. 3. Be consistent. Setting boundaries is like training a muscle, it takes practice. Be consistent in enforcing them, even if it feels awkward at first. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. 4. Don't be afraid to say no. This one is crucial. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you prioritize your well-being. Remember, you don't have to explain yourself or justify your decision. A simple, no, thank you, is often enough. 5. Practice self-compassion. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to people-pleasing. Be kind to yourself and celebrate your progress. Remember that it's a journey, not a destination. Ever feel like you're constantly giving without receiving? Maybe you find yourself saying yes, even when you really want to say no. I used to be that person, always the one who put everyone else's needs before my own. Then I realized I was running on empty. Let me tell you, setting boundaries changed everything for me. It wasn't easy at first, but it was so worth it. Now, I have more energy, I feel more confident, and I have healthier relationships. One time, a friend asked me to help with a project that was way outside my comfort zone. Instead of saying yes just to please them, I took a deep breath and said, no, thanks. That's not something I'm comfortable with right now. My friend was surprised at first, but they understood. We talked about it, and we came up with an alternative solution that worked for both of us. See, boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about creating healthy and respectful relationships where everyone feels heard and valued. Alright, Alpha Minds, let's recap. Remember, building healthy boundaries and communication skills takes time and practice, but it's an investment worth making. You deserve to be treated with respect, and setting boundaries is a powerful way to ensure that happens. So, what are you waiting for? Start small, maybe say no to something that doesn't serve you today. Then keep practicing. Remember, every time you set a boundary, you're taking a step towards becoming your most authentic and empowered self. And as always, stay tuned for more daily affirmations and insights on the Alpha Mind podcast. Until next time, keep shining bright.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.